Hello, my name is Duva Kim. Season 26 ended today. Did you wrap up the season well? As you saw, Seleni has brought back to the meta again. Zeus become relatively weaker and Seleni even can counter Ali. Buff enough is inevitable, it's the way how game survives. Let's just catch up the trend. Today I'm going to show you some formations I made in Arena in last season, season 26. These are good, you can take them as references for coming season. But as I always emphasize, the meta change of this game is really fast, so all of this can become outdated in near future, so be aware of it. I prepared formations of 7 Zeus, 6 Seleni, and 2 Keone. No Davison, sorry, I haven't met any strong Davison player this season, so I had no formation for Davison to recommend. I will let you know when I find one. Zeus number 1, double totem at first low was a kind of standard for Zeus. Totem has been excellent for last 2 seasons. Totem's fair, became very effective against Peltas after his skill range buff. If you had no totem, then I believe you must have lots of trouble climbing up, as I had in 2 seasons ago. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. The table on the right was organized through a website made by GRL Junor. Thanks, am I saying correctly? Lots of MAs for Zeus, typically 6, but this player used 7, can distract Zeus's thunder. Or Seleni's surging attack, 6 to 8 MAs was on the meta for last 2 seasons. And I think it lasts also in this season to distract Seleni and give Zeus more time to survive. You can see 2 Voodoo Doll on the backside, they are good for defending Seleni, but too many Voodoo Dolls can be easily countered by magic apparentists or on the soldiers, so you have to keep the balance. Zeus number 2, this one used lots of under soldiers in the middle and 2 metal golem in the front. Pretty unique, basically melee type units are somewhat too RNG affected. They can be highly strong but simultaneously they can be weak. For example, if you have high portion of long-range attack units, then you will have more chance to get consistent result. But if you have higher portion of melee type units than others, then you will have more up and down with RNG. RNG is not always bad. You can use the RNG factor for defense, making attackers hesitate to come in. Zeus number 3, this is kind of mixing of number 1 and number 2. Dark Witch on the middle is effective to Seleni. This kind of form was like a standard defense for defending both Seleni and Zeus. He used 3 rhinos. I tested numerous times using 2 to 4 rhinos with my formations, and I think 2 is ideal. 3 or 4 rhinos can be good in specific cases, but they have too many RNG. It's just a personal preference. Zeus number 4, this was another standard defense formation for Zeus. Many top rankers use this and variations, although optimized Seleni forms can easily beat this formation. Zeus number 5, this one is similar but with 4 rhinos. As I said right ago, rhinos are too RNG based, so this kind of formation have many up and down. The big RNG can be good when you defend, but not desirable when you attack. You have to find formations that gives you rather consistent result when you attack. Zeus number 6, he used 11 Frost Archers and 4 Brawlers at front side. Brawlers are also orange based, but many Frost Archers can reduce their orange factor. 3 Stone Golem on the first low, well, personally I don't prefer it. Just 1 is enough unless you are using Ali. Zeus number 7, this was also one of the standard Zeus defense. Well balanced, good reference. Let's move on to Seleni's form. Basically, Seleni's form should consist of ranged attack units. Peltist, Ballist, Catapults, Ice Mages, Frost Archers, these are key frame of Seleni's form. And moderate number of GA and MA are the additives. Seleni number 2, tuning the portion of each keystone units is all for Seleni. In specific case, putting some under soldiers can help you in Seleni versus Seleni case. And as you can see, 1 load units in the middle prevent your armies from being less freezed by Keone's active. Seleni number 3, you can add some tower switchers instead of Frost Archers if you have not enough number of Frost Archers. Voodoo Dolls at the backside is effective in Seleni versus Seleni, but it can be easily countered. So I don't recommend you to use them for the defense. Use them only in offense. Seleni number 4, also similar but more ballista and more peltist. 6 ballista is awesome at the beginning but becomes less effective if battle goes longer. Lots of peltist, they are quite situational, bit weak to totems fair or ice mages slow. But what if with nuns? Let's see after the unit released. I think nuns have a good chemi with Seleni. Seleni number 5, as I said, you can mix some Taurus Witchers to Frost Archers. They have bit more DPS than Frost Archers, but I found that Frost Archers are more effective than Taurus Witchers in general cases. Seleni number 6, a good form with lots of GAs. Many GAs can be so powerful when your enemies have no PG or SG at the backside. GAs can be easily countered with PG or SG, so this form is for attack rather than defense. Frankly, I didn't do much research on how to use Keone last season. There's nothing much I can comment. And there are only few players who set their defense with Keone. I just share you 2 formations that I had bounced. This is end of today. I will introduce you more interesting formations with much more various heroes in next season. Have a good day. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video. See you soon.